So I haven't done this in a wee while, but I thought I'd pull out some cards for you. So let's see what we've got. I'm just killing some time before my circle starts, and I thought I'd pull you out 3 cards just for a wee message if you're needing it. So the first card we have is the 5 of Pentacles, and actually all 3 cards are Pentacles, which is quite interesting in itself. So Pentacles talk about your abundance and they talk about your finances, and the 5 talks about where you are at a crossroads and you've got a decision to make. And it feels like with this card that there's a duality going on. There's this belief and this need to believe that you can achieve whatever it is that you want, that you've got dreams and hopes and aspirations you want to reach for. But you've also got this realist side that kind of says you have to work for your money, you have to work hard. So I feel like there is the need to go to work to earn money to pay bills, that is life. But there's also this side of having your dreams. And this card very much feels like you need to decide whether you're going to stick on the road that you're on at the minute or whether you're going to make a change and work towards your dream. So I feel like you're doing an awful lot of daydreaming, an awful lot of fantasizing about what you want out of life. And this card's coming forward to say, now's the time to make the decision. Are you going to go for it or are you going to forget about it? But I feel like it could go either way for you. So you kind of have to pick which way you want to go. And I kind of feel like if you don't pick your dreams, you're going to have to come to terms with the fact that you didn't take that option. So perhaps there's an opportunity that's coming up for you or has come up for you already, or perhaps you're thinking of starting your own business or starting to do something along the lines of something that's going to lead you to whatever the dream is that you want. But I feel like now is the time to take action. So whatever it is you decide, and it is your choice, know that you've got to be okay with that decision. So you've got to be okay with leaving your dreams behind, or you've got to be okay with taking the risk if you decide to take the risk on your dreams. So the next card we have is the 8 of Pentacles. So this talks about where you're having to work for your money, but it also talks about you having skills and knowledge and all sorts of benefits so that you're able to achieve the finances. So again, I feel like this card is talking about where if you decide to just stay with your 9-to-5 job and do things the way you have been doing it, it's going to feel like a bit of a slog. It's going to feel like you're really having to work for your money. And I kind of feel like I'm daydreaming about the dreams that I had, that I could have had. And you're wondering, well, should I have taken that chance? Shouldn't I have taken that chance? And I feel like this card is also talking about if you do follow your dreams, where you're going to have to put the work in, where you're going to have to put the effort in. And I feel like for some of you, this is going to be where you're having to take yourself out of your comfort zone, where you're having to push yourself forward, where you're having to perhaps even fake a little bit of confidence in your own abilities just to, I kind of want to say to portray how good you are to other people. Which kind of sounds like a contradiction. But when we start something new, there's this element of, do we have a right to be here? Should we have done this? So I kind of feel like the fake confidence is about where you're having to tell other people, yeah, I belong here. This is what I'm meant to be doing. And you do. I do very much feel like I don't feel you're faking your abilities. I feel like you do belong there, but I feel like you have to fake the confidence because there's all this self-doubt, there's all this worrying. Should you be doing whatever it is that is your dream? So please know that you have a phase coming up where you're going to have to work. So you need to decide whether that's going to be working towards your dream or whether it's going to be sticking with your 9-to-5. And finally, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and again, this feels very much like it's on the same vein because we have the gentleman in the right who has more money. And we have the gentleman in the left who has less money, but it's almost like the rich feeding the rich and the poor not getting their value. Okay, and I kind of feel like the gentleman on the left is where you followed your dreams and you're getting fulfilled and all your wishes are coming true and you're in a much better position than the gentleman on the right who's having to work for somebody else, who's having to answer to somebody else. And there's this kind of, I really wish I'd taken that chance when I had the opportunity, because I'd be in a much better position now and I wouldn't have to work for somebody else. So it's very much talking about where you should go for your dreams, but that's a choice you need to make because it is going to take an awful lot of work. but you're going to have to do an awful lot of work, like hard work either way. So yeah, I would say follow your dreams, and but it's your choice. I can't make that choice for you. I can't take opportunities that are given to you when they're given to you. Only you can do that. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll hopefully speak to you again soon.